Antarctica is the last true frontier on our planet, a vast frozen wilderness where humanity has barely left a footprint and nature still dominates in its rawest form. At the bottom of the world, this massive continent surrounds the South Pole and remains locked in ice and silence for most of the year. With no permanent residents, no cities, and no civilization, Antarctica feels more like an alien world than part of Earth. Yet beneath this endless ice lies a story that connects directly to every human life, a story of climate, survival, and the fragile balance that keeps our planet alive. Stretching across approximately 14.2 million square kilometers, Antarctica ranks as the fifth largest continent, larger than Europe and Australia combined. Nearly 98% of its surface is buried beneath thick ice sheets that in some places exceed 3 kilometers in depth, covering mountains, valleys, and even entire landscapes. Surrounded by the powerful and stormy Southern Ocean, the continent remains isolated from the rest of the world, accessible only during short summer windows, making it one of the most difficult regions on Earth to reach and explore. Antarctica is widely recognized as the coldest, driest, and windiest continent on Earth, holding the record for the lowest naturally recorded temperature of -89.2 degrees Celsius -128.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Fierce katabatic winds can reach hurricane speeds, while precipitation levels are so low that much of the interior qualifies as a polar desert. During the long winter, darkness lasts for months, temperatures plummet further, and survival becomes nearly impossible, pushing both humans and technology to their limits. Antarctica holds over 90% of the planet's ice and nearly 70% of its fresh water, making it the largest frozen reservoir on Earth. These massive ice sheets play a critical role in regulating global sea levels and stabilizing Earth's climate systems. If significant portions of Antarctic ice were to melt, sea levels could rise dramatically, threatening coastal megacities, low-lying nations, and millions of people worldwide, turning Antarctica into one of the most powerful forces shaping humanity's future. Long before it became a frozen desert, Antarctica was once a lush and thriving land filled with forests, rivers, and diverse wildlife. Fossil discoveries reveal ancient tree species, dinosaur remains, and rich ecosystems that existed millions of years ago during a warmer era of Earth's history. Over time, tectonic plate movements shifted Antarctica toward the South Pole, while changes in atmospheric carbon dioxide and Earth's orbit cooled the planet, slowly transforming this green paradise into the icy continent we see today. Antarctica acts as a natural time capsule, storing priceless records of Earth's past climate within its deep ice layers. Scientists drill ice cores that reach hundreds of thousands of years into the past, revealing trapped air bubbles that contain ancient atmospheres. These samples help researchers understand historical temperatures, greenhouse gas levels, and climate cycles, providing vital clues about how the planet may respond to modern climate change. Antarctica stands as a rare symbol of global unity, governed by the Antarctic Treaty that dedicates the continent solely to peaceful scientific research. Nations including the United States, China, Russia, India, and members of the European Union operate research stations focused on climate science, astronomy, geology, space observation, and marine biology. In a world often divided by conflict, Antarctica remains a place where cooperation replaces competition. Despite its extreme environment, Antarctica supports a unique and resilient ecosystem. Emperor penguins endure brutal winters while protecting their young, seals and whales migrate through icy waters, and microscopic organisms survive in frozen conditions once thought impossible. These species demonstrate nature's incredible adaptability and resilience, offering insights into how life might survive in extreme environments elsewhere in the universe. Although Antarctica has no permanent population, human activity has begun to alter its delicate balance. Rising global temperatures, increased greenhouse gas emissions, pollution carried by ocean currents, and growing tourism are accelerating ice melt and disrupting ecosystems. Scientists warn that changes occurring here could trigger global consequences, proving that even the most remote places on Earth are not beyond human influence. Antarctica is not merely a frozen wilderness. It is Earth's warning system and its memory preserved in ice. The transformations happening here today foreshadow the challenges humanity may face tomorrow. As glaciers melt and temperatures rise, the message from the South Pole becomes impossible to ignore. The fate of Antarctica is tied to the fate of every coastline, every community, and every generation, reminding us that the future of our planet is being written in ice. Antarctica is not just a frozen land at the bottom of the world, it is Earth's living warning and a silent messenger to all of humanity. Every melting glacier, every shifting ice sheet, and every disrupted ecosystem tells a story of how human choices today ripple across the planet, affecting oceans, weather, and the survival of countless species. This continent, so remote and seemingly untouchable, reflects the consequences of our actions more clearly than anywhere else on Earth. It is a mirror showing us what is at stake, the future of our oceans, the stability of global climates, and the safety of generations yet to come. The message is simple but urgent: the planet is at a tipping point, and Antarctica's ice is the canary in the coal mine. If we continue to ignore the signs, unchecked emissions, plastic pollution, habitat destruction, we risk irreversible changes that will affect every coastline and every life form. But there is hope. Antarctica also demonstrates the power of cooperation, science, and responsibility. Nations working together, scientists sharing knowledge, and people raising awareness all prove that change is possible. The final lesson Antarctica gives us is that the future of the Earth is not predetermined. Every action, every choice, every effort counts. Protecting this pristine continent is not just about preserving ice, it is about protecting life itself, for humans, for wildlife, and for the generations to come. As the winds howl across its frozen plains and the ice groans under its immense weight, Antarctica is speaking. It is telling us, act wisely, act urgently, or pay the price. The question now is not whether the message exists, it's whether humanity will finally listen. If you enjoyed this journey into Antarctica's frozen world, don't forget to like this video. Drop a comment below to share your thoughts or tell us what amazed you the most. And make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to join us for more breathtaking explorations and stories from the edge of our planet. Your support helps us bring these incredible adventures straight to your screen.